Baka may rotational Zoom outage. Sige, let's just wait for Ray. In the meantime, let's try to take away these awkward moments by, I'd like to personally say hello to everybody. It's nice to see the Zoom because I haven't seen a lot of faces that I don't usually see whenever we do our press conferences. I see, well, there's Tito Lori, but I see one right now from Critical Beauty. I always drop by your Facebook page. I take a look at what's going on. It's nice to see that you're here. So I'm glad magkakasama-sama tayo. There's a handful of old and new faces. So hi there. Hi Armin, while waiting for Ray. While he was...
Hi, Sir G. I'm back. Sorry. sorry. Just some internet problems here in the office. But anyway, yeah. So yun, thank you again for joining us. So yun nga, as we mentioned earlier, we're just a month away from the coronation night of Binibining Pilipinas. I think you already know. It's next month, July 11, Sunday at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Basically for today, we'll just give you all of the updates, the pre-pageant activities and updates on the coronation night para updated kayo lahat sa media. Okay. So, and then before we end our virtual press conference for this afternoon, we will allow all of you to send your questions to us. So, sasagutin namin, actually sasagutin ni Sir G later yon after ng meeting natin. So siguro habang ongoing yung press con, you can already type your questions sa chat box natin and then babalikan natin yon after the presentation. Okay. So there. So well, I think you already know that we are being joined by Mr. Ines Enriquez, the head of BPCI, to give us the updates on Binibining Pilipinas 2021. So, Sir G, good afternoon, and the floor is all yours.
Well, thank you very much, Ray, and it's so great. It's so nice to see all of you in this small room that we call Zoom, and I'm really looking forward to that day na magkakasama ulit tayo during our press conferences. It's sometimes I feel it's better that way, because right before we start, there's always an opportunity for us to sit down and talk about what's going on.
Recording in progress.
And talk about what's going on behind the scenes and things like that. Now, we've been really busy ever since we started. We started the year. We've been working behind the scenes, and as you well know, it's been announced daily. Announce. Finally, we're given this opportunity to stage this on July 11th. And we're happy, hindi naman yun. A lot of you right now have questions. Before we start, I know there's questions marinating inside your head, whether or not if we will do this live, or if we will sell tickets and admit fans. Mamaya sasagutin natin yan. Right now, allow me to go by the book. And we have I have a handful of things to tell you. So, I have a handful of things to tell you. Sorry, medyo choppy internet, choppy pa yung boses ko because we've been working the whole day today. We are about to embark because this is another first for all of us. Imagine a pageant with an all-female host. Kuya Noli, nagawa ba yun before? Kuya Noli Beryoso. Kuya Nols. Anyway.
Yes. Sir Ines.
The all-female host.
Medyo choppy lang yung dating ng ano.
Sige, anyway.
Sir, medyo napuputo lang. Otherwise, okay naman.
Nagawa ko ba yung all-female before? na title holder. Parang hindi ba naman, ano? So this is another first for us. So the coronation night, and it will be simultaneously aired online via YouTube. So you can watch it to TV and also online sa bahay. That's another first, and that's what we plan to do on July 11. And right now, the next question, I'm sure unahan ko na kayo. How many crowns? We still have 4 crowns. That's International, Grand International, Intercontinental, and Globe. That, I'm sure, has prompted you to ask magdadagdag pa kayo ng crowns. Well, this is something that we are working on. Maybe next year or the next, as we go along, we'll be adding more crowns to what we already have. Another thing that we are so happy to announce is on June 10th. June 10th, there's actually a new website look. Sa ating website, same URL, www.bbpilipinas.com, and everything is refreshed and updated. With the new website, updated na yung candidate pages, archives. Now, we'll be working with a lot of you and asking for contributions when it comes to archives of the past BB editions, and updated photos and infos of the candidates and winners. And ito na, link to the much-awaited BB merchandise. Like so, we'll be coming up with a lot of nice stuff, like this one, and a lot of this, and more. There's going to be a shop tag where fans can actually buy original and official BB merchandise. Now, we'll be talking about that later. On June 12th, it's tomorrow, Independence Day, we ask you to please help us naman. Because we asked the candidates to prepare a video showing their national costumes to serve as a teaser for our June 27 show. It's actually their national costume is going on palalabas nila sa Twitter. Sa TikTok. Papalabas nila sa TikTok videos ng kanilang national costume teaser, how it's the smaller details, kasi we recognize the fact that when we have an exhibit, makikinig kami sa lahat ng feedback na madilim yung kuha. Well, we took that to heart. We agree, medyo madilim yung photos, so we're going to give everybody a closer look or another chance to get a closer look of the national costumes na pinaghirapan talaga ng mga designers. This may prompt you to ask, bakit masyado in-circle yung national costumes? It's because we know that there's a lot of hard work na naibuhos ng each and every designer's national costume, and we really wanted to highlight it anytime that we can. So, tomorrow, June 12th, please stand by sa TikTok. Videos will be released by the girls, and it will be all about the national costume. Teaser ito para sa June 27 National Costume Show. Now, abangan natin yan bukas. Another thing, everybody can vote. Everybody can vote by liking the TikTok video or through the BBP's website. Ipalalabas namin yon. So, all those votes will be accounted for para ma-determine natin yung top 10 national costume. So, that's exciting. First time rin yun, mga girls na TikTok tapos national costume yung makikita. Alright. This day, we started our day very early as the girls were putting on their hair and makeup, as early as 3 a.m. this morning. Their call time was about 5 a.m. and our roll was 8, and it went on till about lunchtime. We have something very special to present to you guys, or to present to everybody, and this is the swimsuit presentation. Traditionally, we have what we call the press presentation. The girls, we showcase the girls in their swimwear, and ginawa natin yan sa Sofitel, ginawa natin sa Novotel, and so on and so forth. And it's a tradition for all of us to do that. Because of pandemic, well, we're limited to do it. We're now limited to just do it virtually. And pinaghirapan to ng mga girls, ng swimwear designer. And we came up with a good show that we are so happy to present. It's going to be on Friday via YouTube. Nag-pack up na kami kanina. And yes, the designer is Doms Ramos. And you saw some teaser. I think you already know the color, but what's exciting to me is how you see the girls move or play around with it. And we also iba namin yung execution because normally mabilis and so on and so forth. And now Samantha is there, the Rainy Queens are there, and it's all taped, and we can't wait to uncork it on Friday, June 18. Abangan nyo here. Exciting. Okay, next. On June 27, another day for you to highlight is the National Costume Fashion Show. Now we're all set to take this. We really wanted to have a live show, but at this point, we already have planned to do this, to take this, and we can't wait to show it too. On June 27, it will be shown on Pilipinas YouTube and Facebook pages. We will be announcing the top 10 highest votes for the best in national costume. Pag na-determine na natin yung top 10, the top 10 win. The top 10 will win the Best in National Costume Award on the Coronation Night. There. So June 27 po yan. We'd like to show it or make another presentation because, you know what, after a year, di ba ginawa nila yung national costume as early as 2019 and then 2020. Nagka-shoot kami, and then the entire year of 2020 is just sitting there sa mga designers, and we encourage the girls to work on it, to add more improvements, to make it lighter or wearable and things like that. So the designers, syempre, during the pandemic, started to put things together and improve. And actually, what do you call that? Yung general improvement ng dress to make it more, kasi they were under a tight deadline last year. Now they have all the time to add all those improvements na makikita natin. So it's not a complete departure from the national costume that we exhibited last January. Pinaganda lang nila. And ginawa lang mas wearable ng mga contestants. And then, on July 9, we will have our primer. It's the content of the primer will show a lot of behind-the-scenes clips, and it's more like, I don't know, when you see something about behind the scenes, it gives a closer look, or it moves you a step closer to knowing the contestant or your favorite contestant. We have clips that are exclusive, that will only be shown during the primer. Now, we don't want to make an announcement yet on who will host it. It's going to be, pag-uusapan pa namin yan. A lot of girls wanted to do it. So we have a discussion in the next few days who will be in charge of the hosting duties for the primer. And another thing that uso ngayon ito everybody now is into developing an app or working with an app developer. So the Binibining Pilipinas app is definitely coming soon. We've seen the initial designs, and we can't wait to release it because it will enable everybody to buy, to vote, to browse, and be updated. It's going to be linked with a lot of let's say, it's linked with other interests like these sponsors and things to buy, what the beanie is this, what the beanie is wearing, and things like that. It's going to be very nice, very handy, since it's connected also to the gateway and to a lot of retail centers. It's going to be very, very useful, and we can't wait to release that one too. Next, we discussed this a while ago, and I actually I was given some samples right now, and ito yung mga things that we are looking forward to seeing sa my size. But I'd like to take this home. We're gonna have the BBB merchandise because ang daming nangihingi ng BBB t-shirts and BBB this and BBB that. So finally, ang tagal na nito namin plano doon is now going to happen. Take a look at this. You like that? You like that? It's exclusive. And we heard that hindi mahal. The prices are going to be very good. This is what I like. It's what I'm taking home. This for the guys. You like it? So, in the absence of a crown there, may crown na tayo. There, see? Yeah. I love it. There. Arlene, yes, bagay ko sa'yo. And hindi na lumabalik sa pinagkalaman ko. And this will come in many colors too. So we can't wait to see everybody wearing the official BBB Pilipinas cap. And of course, when there are shirts, when there's a cap, something like this won't be far behind. Yeah, the official BBB Pilipinas mask. Lady size, so hindi kasya sa malaking pagmumukha. We also have those nice hygiene kits. Yan o, naku, ito maganda ito nila yung press con. Those nice hygiene kits that come with a mask and sanitizers and things like that. So when we launch the website and when we launch the app, there's going to be a lot of promotional activities that will revolve around the merchandise, freebies and promos will happen, and that's going to be launched real soon. So there's quite a handful. Sensya na kayo, I've been talking since this morning, and this is the last activity that we are going to do. So pardon me, medyo malat. We'd like to invite, or we'd like to open the floor for questions from you guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sir G. Okay,
Thank you.
so, thank you. So, again, siguro, just to just to reiterate lang yung mga, yung calendar of activities na minention kanina ni Sir G. So, yung mga abangan nyo na ipopost natin digitally will be the swimsuit presentation on June 18, and then we have the National Costume Fashion Show on June 27, and then we have the Binibining Pilipinas 2021 Primer on July 9. So three pre-pageant activities before the July 11 coronation night. And of course, yung ibang developments like the app, the website, and the voting, yung sa TikTok, which will start tomorrow. Okay. So, let's go kay yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, hindi nga pala, gusto ko balikan yung sinabi ko kanina. I'm sure you're asking right now if there will be tickets selling and if the public will be allowed inside. Well, each day, may developments lagi yung ating quarantine status. I have a feeling, or we all do, we are in the middle of a de-escalation here in NCR+. So, we will be fortunate pag pinayagan tayo mag-ticket selling, and I'd like to let you know that we are ready for two types of scenarios. One is if we are allowed to do ticket selling and allow people inside, we are ready pag pinayagan po kami. We will make an announcement whether or not, and 20-30%, we will always adhere to government requirements and guidelines. If we are not yet allowed, well, we will do it virtually. So we are ready for two scenarios. If we are going to, again, if allowed na, if we're given the green light to have a live presentation, we will do it. But we serve, yes, that's necessary to show what they got live. But however, if the government feels that hindi pa nila i-open ang mga shows, mga palabas sa publiko, then we will do it virtually.
Yes. So abangan niyo na lang 'yon, yung magiging announcement namin regarding the coronation night. So by the way, yung sa we had our, I think you already know that we had our shooting earlier for the swimsuit. So may mga members of media na nag-ask sa amin for kung pwedeng mag-cover. So yun, that's still part kasi of the IATF rules. Now we have to limit the people on site, ganyan, for everyone's safety, and of course we have to follow the guidelines of the local government. So we hope for your understanding regarding that. But as soon as mag-open naman, mag-relax ang guidelines, then we will have you here again sa Aramin. Okay, so let's go now to our chat box. Isa-isahin natin yung mga questions. Sige, let's start with Sir Armin of Inquirer. So refresh na ba ang website as of yesterday? Yes. So it's up now. Yung nakita nyo kanina sa slide, so yun na yung current look ng website. So as Sir G mentioned earlier, one feature is it will highlight yung mga archives natin, archives of candidates from previous editions, yung mga winners, ganyan. But of course, that's it's a working development pa. So far, yung mga list of candidates natin we have as of hanggang 2015. But we will continuously develop the website para umabot tayo hanggang 1960s, yung listahan natin ng candidates. So medyo madami-dami yun. So stage by stage natin gagawin yung development. Okay. Question, let's see. A lot of you are excited sa merchandise. That's nice. Question. Okay. From Jason. Is there any truth to the rumors about a Binibining Pilipinas final speech for the candidates on the finals? Sir G?
A final speech for the finals, you know very well that anything or any content related to the pageant is we always keep those cards close to our chest. We want you to stand by and wait for the show to unfold. It's the best thing I can give you. Right? I'm sorry, I can't confirm, or we can't confirm, or we can't deny. But what I can tell you right now is you can look forward to some new. That's the word I like to underline. New content, new faces, new. Makadulas na new. Doon muna tayo sa new.
Yes. So yan. Anyway, if there are any developments naman when it comes to the coronation, we'll let you know. But of course, unahin muna natin si pre-pageant activities. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, from C, Cisneros, why is there only 34 candidates instead of 40? What happened?
Okay. Sa 34 and 40. Now 40. Rogi sa Suluya, she was to be went ahead and did it. So we had to take her off the roster. Samantha Bernardo was picked to do Miss Grand International, and the rest is history. And then the rest of the ladies, there are two who chose to move on to their respective interests. Like two of them are pursuing business interests, and we don't want to make them deviate. We want them to pursue what their hearts are telling them, so it's okay. And then that leaves us with two candidates, Vicky and Vega. Unfortunately, international pageant guidelines prevented them from taking their journey another step further. The age requirement has been kept nalimitized sa age. So that's the whole truth. Kaya tayo naging 34 na lang.
Okay. So, thank you for that, Sir G. So yun. So, either they joined already a pageant or because of age restrictions. Kaya, nabawasan tayo ng 34. But we still have 34 strong candidates pa rin naman. So, despite losing 6. Yes. Okay. So, from Kata, I have plans of joining Binibining Pilipinas. Wow. But I don't think I won't be able to pass the height requirements. Anyway, what are your thoughts on waiving height requirements next year?
Waiving height requirements. Actually, everybody naman, they're free to join because the pageants, there's this globe. I think this globe yun, and merong height requirement na require. But I think they're starting to open doors or to retard policies like that, and who knows, that will be the new normal or that will be acceptable because every year dumadami ang sumasali, dumadami ang nagkakaroon ng interest na breaking stereotype and yung usual mode ng mga sumasali sa beauty contests. And we are open to things like that. There will be a time when sana ma-stretch din yung age limit and yung height and so on and so forth. So we're flexible and we just have to wait and see.
Okay, so yeah, we'll wait and see. Okay. From Arvin, may farewell walk ba si Nagazini and Rasham sa finals?
Well, we were together a while ago. They were here. Mazzini, she was part of the preliminary show, and of course they are our queens, and we are always known to upkeep, or we are always known to adhere to the Binibini tradition. So we wanted to watch the show. We wanted to give them their stage, and it's short of saying yes, but I'd like you to see this year's farewell walk ng mga queens.
So, yeah, abangan. Abangan na lang yan. Okay. Adam is asking, will the primer be shown on ABS and A Tuesday channel? Saji?
Well, no. The primer will be exclusive online. It will be an online exclusive. We wanted to, as you well know, ever since the closure or the shutdown last year, it has set so many things in motion, and that is really kami. We wanted to do the primer, but now, to be honest with you, yung primer na mapapanood nyo, that will be done by our in-house team, and it's going to be just as good as the primer na napapanood nyo noon with ABS-CBN. Now the primer, we are well-raised, doing a lot about technique, everybody. So expect new content, but it will be shown online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, particularly sa Facebook and YouTube pages ng Binibining Pilipinas. So all of our pre-pageant activities will be shown there. So yun, abang-abang tayo sa Facebook at sa YouTube ng ng Binibining Pilipinas. Of course, official pages. Okay. Duan Dizon is asking if merchandise will be available sa Lazada and Shopee.
Yes, and anywhere madali makabili, it will be open to outlets like that. And yes,
Yeah. But yes, soon. Soon.
soon.
Actually, if you check the website right now, meron na dong tab ng shop, but it's still under development. So although the items are already available, pinakita na kanina ni Sir G yung ilan sa mga items. We still have to develop further the system for purchasing those merchandise. So we'll update you as soon as maging okay na yung portal for the merchandise. Okay. In case there's no more restriction by July 11 with regards to live presentation, what Binibini fans and media can expect as far as the entire program is concerned? Katulad din ba ng dati or medyo subdued lang? Thanks. That's
Well,
from Sir Nolly.
it's what we are preparing for. If no more restrictions, which I highly doubt, meaning we still have to wear masks, we still have to wear shields, we still have to do a lot of safety checks. I don't want to parang paint a picture na we're too optimistic that everything will be back to normal by July 11. As early as now, let's all program ourselves into thinking that restrictions may be lifted, but it's not going to be totally free from the protocols that the government has actually asked us to do. So the best thing that we can look forward to, or the only thing I can tell you right now is you can look forward to maybe 10, 20, 30% occupancy. Ganun muna, because it's going to be too soon to let a lot of people in. I'm sure all of you have seen or have been inside a Binibini Pilipinas live show. It's maddening. It's crazy. A lot of people are screaming, and nakakatakot yung gagawin natin sa July 11 without protocols and without any safety or health measures. It's something that dapat talaga pinag-aaralan. Imagine per community magsisigawan and they get carried away. They might remove their mask and throw it around. Those are the scenarios that we hope will not happen. And we want to have to still give that kind of live entertainment experience, but pinayagan na. At the same time, ayaw nating lahat na makasahin ang tao na everything will be back to normal by July 11. We hope that payagan tayo at least 10, 20, 30% people inside. We can start with the fans of the contestants and the media.
Bottom line, we will always abide by yung guidelines ng LGU. So kung ano may magiging guidelines in the coming weeks, then yun yung aabangan pa natin para malaman natin kung anong gagawin for July 11. Okay, Adam is nangangamusta kay Madam Stella Marquez Araneta. Will she appear on the finals night? Whether it will be done virtual or live? Thanks po.
Well, number one, seniors now are very careful with going outdoors. So it's another wait. My answer pa rin is still wait and see, because now technology will enable you to watch it right here, like exactly like what we're doing. So we all would love to see her. We'd like to see her attend the show, but syempre, at this point, it's not yet safe for any senior or anybody to just go out and may konting pag-iingat pa rin. You'd like to see her na daw.
soon, makikita mo siya, Adam.
Ano first question mo sa kanya? Sige nga, kung makita mo siya.
Type mo na lang, Adam. Okay. Okay. Sige. We'll skip lang some of the questions since reiteration sila ng mga presentation kanina. Let's go first to the question of Kayla. She asks, can you walk us through what the preparation of the pageant was like, especially with the new normal protocols?
Okay, let me cite today as an example, today and yesterday. Normally, when we do a press presentation, we rehearse 5 days. 5 days yan. We start 10 in the morning and we dismiss the contestants by about 5 or 6. So a lot of days are dedicated and to ensure that the girls get every move to have a clean and nice production. Now we cannot do that. We're only given 1 day to rehearse and 1 day for several hours only. On top of that, you all know when you're in production, everybody must be tested and you won't be able to enter the venue if you don't have a negative result. So, how many people are involved in production? So 34 girls and there's quite a handful of staff and crew and everything like that. So you have to start early in the morning, get everybody tested, and you have to plan what if somebody is positive, anong gagawin, and things like that, coordination with the LG, and so on and so forth. So that step alone, before you actually start the rehearsals, is quite a lot of work already. Now, when you get to the actual rehearsals, that's another thing. Siyempre, all of you need to wear the mask and all that. Lahat kayo kasi it's negative. You still have to be a meter or 2 away from each other. Wearing that mask and shield will prevent you from hearing each other well. Ang daming little things, ang daming challenges when you start rehearsals like that. Hindi na kayo pwede mag-share ng microphones and to just wear shoes na hindi talaga sa'yo and things like that. Many things. It's hard. It's challenging, but we were able to overcome and we'll be giving you a great swimsuit presentation on the 18th. But nahirapan the girls, but nonetheless, it's all worth it. Totally worth it.
Definitely worth it. Okay. Okay, so balikan ko lang yung mga iba kong na-skip na questions. Okay, so Hiko is asking ilan yung Binibini titles. So we still have 4. Binibining Pilipinas International, Intercontinental, Grand International, and Globe. So we have those 4 titles at stake for this season. Okay. From Armin, what shows are going to have a telecast and then which channel? So ang telecast natin is for the Coronation Night on July 11. So that's on A to Z and on the official YouTube page of Binibining Pilipinas. So sabay papalabas yon. All the rest, yung mga minention natin na pre-pageant activities, yung Swimsuit Presentation, yung National Costume Fashion Show, and the primer will all be aired online. So check out the official Facebook and the YouTube pages of Binibining Pilipinas for those activities. Yeah. Okay. From Rappler, what can we expect from the primer on July 9? I think may na-mention na si Sergi, but maybe we can Sergi can reiterate again those things for the primer.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of behind-the-scenes exclusives that will be shown on the primer, and meron Q&A practice. Yeah. We would sooner or later would be siguro knocking on your doors and would be asking what's a nice question coming from the media to ask the girls during the primer. Because what you don't know, sometimes when we're all together, while waiting for our cues, we sharpen our thoughts in our brains by throwing each other some questions that we can all answer. Me, I ask the girls, and the girls would unleash a mouthful of their thoughts. So that's a nice exercise. We do that from time to time, and some of our exercises were caught on video and ipalalabas natin sa Prime.
Yes. So, yan. So, abangan niyo na lang. We'll give out more information leading to the July 9 event. So, abangan niyo lang yung updates natin about that on our Facebook page. Okay. So, Gian is asking if we can share these updates online after the session, of course. Yes, please do share this information to your viewers, to your readers. Kaya tayo merong press kanya. So, yeah. Ayun.
I think, sir, si Pageant Talk is naka-live today.
Hello. Okay.
Naka-live po tayo sa Pageant.
Okay. So from Mars, France. Hi, Mars. Long time no see. Same format po ba or may new format like the usual top 16 to possible top 12 or
If we reveal things like that, parang i-reveal na namin yung show. It's what make the show exciting when we play with different formats and executing them. Sinabi na namin yan, parang like spoiler tayong lahat. So, just watch the show, konting hintay na lang. We've tried many formats before and we would always stick to the one that works and the ones that are tested at yung mga talagang nagugustuhan ng fans. That's what I mean.
Yes. Too early to say pa. So yeah, abangan na lang. Okay. Live po ba sa July 11? Yes, it will be live sa Smart Araneta Coliseum Sunday evening. So, yeah, we're very much live. At least for the coronation night. Okay. Will there be a separate content for national costume as well as the swimsuit presentation? Yes. As we mentioned earlier, so June 18 yung swimsuit presentation natin. Watch out for that. And then June 27 will be the national costume fashion show. So magkasunod lang na week yun. So abangan nyo na lang sa Facebook and sa YouTube. Okay. Since Miss Universe 2018, Catriona will be one of the hosts. Will other past Binibini appear or will they have a special participation on July 11? Sir G?
Spoiler alert! Watch the show. Every Binibini telecast, siguro 1 or 2 weeks before, we get messages from the past teams reaching out to us. They want to watch the show, they want to take part in the program, and things like that. And siguro we'll do our very best to accommodate each one. But yes, since we are really right now working on a limited platform, in the next few days, because after our coordination on July 11, in 6 months' time, will be announcing another search. So expect us to grow and expect us to improve improve and do more. Siguro you like to study, like to watch and rewatch the things that we did right and the things that need improvement. After this show, we will listen. Our ears, as you well know, binubuksan namin for feedback from the media, from the fans, and the like. And whatever it is that we need to do to improve the show, we will do.
Okay. But definitely what we have already announced is apart from Catriona, we will also have Nicole Cordoves as her co-host. And then of course, we have our reigning queens doon sa coronation. So at least for now, that's what we can expect on July 11. Okay. Will there be a chance that the 6 Miss International winners will sit as judges? Again, as Sir G mentioned, abangan na lang natin. Armin, when are you going to wait for the IATF to release guidelines allowing live shows? Right now, si IATF, they are releasing naman every 15 days, di ba? Yung guidelines na nire-release nila. So, today is already 11. So, we're just waiting for their announcement for June 16 to 30. Hopefully, we'll have a more favorable guidelines on that. Then siguro we can already anticipate kung paano yung magiging guidelines come July 1 to 15. Okay. This one. Okay, Sir G. Will Samantha and Aya crown the next Binibini Grand International winner?
Natawa ako kasi kanina, pag pinapractice namin, but that's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Of course, Aya was, a while ago, I'm sure you've seen photos, Aya was resplendent, wearing her, Desiree's gown, and it was amazing to see Aya and Sam and the rest. And meron kaming gagawin dyan. So, just wait. Pinag-isipan ng mabuti. Yan ang masasabi.
Okay. So, a lot of you are asking about the judges. Who are the personalities na look forward to judge? Who will sit as judges? But I think as Sir G mentioned earlier, too early to say that. So abangan na lang yung mga announcements namin on that in the coming weeks. So yun. From Kata, may rumor daw from 34 to top 12. Top 12, is it true? Instead of top 15. So as mentioned by Sir G kanina, anything is possible. So wala pa ring finality about that. So abangan na lang din natin the coming weeks. Is there still a Jag Jeans fashion show and parade of beauties? Thanks. Daniel.
You know what? Yeah, we've been talking about this since last year. Yung parade, it's such a big loss that every year the girls are treated to that parade. They really look forward to being a part of that parade, being in those nice small cars, and seeing their fans cheer for them. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We cannot do that this year. We are hoping that when next year, when everybody gets vaccinated and safe, we'll do it once again. But we tried, we even attempted to do a virtual parade, but how's that going to work? The experience is nothing if you don't get to see your favorite Binibini waving with her nice Binibini headdress, standing, waving. My experience, each year I look forward to that, and I feel bad. Hindi namin nagawa yun, but once it's ready, we'll do something better. Also, I was just talking to a lot of girls this afternoon. Sabi ko, nakakamiss. So normally, we ABS-CBN, Pilipinas, we go out of town to do the swimsuit shoot or whatever. And doon natin nakikita yung bonding. Dami natin nalalaman about each other when we do those out-of-town trips. Now, it's so sad we don't namin na i-provide yung ganong experience sa inyo. So we talked about that, and we really hope that we can do that again soon. Because napag-usapan this, kanina, we were just having so much fun talking about our trip to Subic. I think that was several years back. When, yeah, si Chanel Thomas, she had this episode with the Subic macaque, one of those monkeys who tried to make up a kid. Yung mga out-of-town memories like that are really priceless. So, we hope we can do the parade out of town. Ano ba yung mga ginagawa natin? Those activities soon. Sooner than later.
Okay. Will there be a separate presentation show for evening gowns? For now, wala. Walang nakalinya. We have the swimsuit, the national costume, and the primer, which will focus on the Q&A. So,
But that's a great idea. We hope to do that soon. We hope to do that siguro next year. But yes, I think that's a great idea.
okay. Jason is asking about vaccination of the candidates before the July 11 final. Siguro, Sir G, you can tell us about yung mga safety measures that we are implementing para ma-ensure yung welfare ng girls.
Correct. Correct. The girls are tested from time to time. They're tested, and they won't be allowed to participate if they are, of course, positive. And kanina, we were fortunate that the test yielded all negative results. So we wanted to keep on doing it, keep on practicing safety measures for everyone. We're committed to make them safe all the time, all of us.
Yes. Until coronation.
Yes.
Okay. From Drew, from Sociology, BBP will have an all-female hosting tandem with Kat and Nicole on July 11. Are you also considering having an all-women judging panel?
Well, we thought about it, pero we also, while it's a great idea to have an all-women host, we're also about equality in judging, and we siguro will that could be something to consider in the future. But maybe this year's judging, we wanted to have a male judge. Like you've seen our roster of judges. There's an athlete, there's a media personality, and pageant fans already know that formula. So we'll be making the judges announcement siguro when we start the pageant.
Yes. Siguro more details about the coronation night since we still have a month for that. So ngayon, ang focus muna natin is, and which you can help us promote, is all of the pre-pageant activities. So in the coming weeks, tingnan lang natin, just check our Facebook page for updates regarding the coronation night.
Nakakamiss na whenever, di ba, pag may pre-pageant, I can sit on the table where the media guys are, tell me things, I tell you things. Those are one of the many things that I miss when there's you around na hindi na natin nagagawa ngayon.
Yes.
And a lot has changed in the last what? Ang huling, Ray, ano ba yung huling press conference na kasama natin in media? I think that was tagal na. Nung nag-announce tayo ng search, I don't even remember.
I think yung huli nating interaction na kasama ang media and the candidates is yung visit sa mga kainan.
Screening nga, tama, screening. Last activity was a dance activity. No, yung talagang parang send off. I think when we announced the 40 girls. So sa
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even remember. So, interrupt din tayo. Yung activities natin, the camaraderie, CQ, yun.
Mhm. Ayan. Ayan, maraming nakaalala. Arvin said screening, yes. Adam said yung dance session. Oo nga, no, nagkaroon tayo ng... yung ano,
Yeah.
si Rowie yun, yung nanalo doon.
Hindi namin magawa.
Yes, yes.
With Adlib Dance Studio.
Yes, yes. Oo. And then, ayun, may mga, yung sa garden, yung pinaalala ni Armin. Thank you. Okay. Anything else? Will there still be a press presentation?
Well, it's like this. Siguro when maluwag-luwag na tayo, the press presentation where we can finally see each other again face to face. But in the absence of, or habang wala pa talaga, let's deal with Zooming na. But I doubt if next year, if magkakasama tayo sa Super Net, I'm pretty sure next year mag-iiba na. So, yeah. I'm hoping and praying that the next presentation, we have an opportunity to be face to face with each other again, with no masks, and we can all see each other and be personal again.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's already 5 p.m. We're still getting a lot of questions. Oh, sorry. We're still getting a lot of questions. So siguro sagutin na lang namin sila personally personally message na lang namin kayo. But I think we have achieved our
ng mga merchandise. Kasi di ba natin bibigay kami ng mga something from the sponsor. So siguro next pagkikita natin, we can give you this nice cap. Akin na.
Naka-reserve na yung mga yan. Okay. So thank you guys. So at least we have achieved our goal naman for today to inform you of our pre-pageant activities. So again, just to reiterate, so we have June 18, the swimsuit presentation, June 27, National Costume Fashion Show, and July 9 for the Q&A primer. And then we'll be launching. We have launched the new look of the website, the BBP app coming soon, and the merchandise, and yung voting for the national costume, which will start tomorrow. So yun. Thank you so much, Sir G, and thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you guys. See you soon.